Hola clase, hello everybody. So I wanted to give you a quick course tour of the two platforms that we will be using in class. Some things are going to be happening in here on the left side of the screen. You're going to have eCollege, where some things are going to happen, and on the right side of the screen you're going to have VHL Central Superside, where some things are going to happen. This is going to work for all my students in using Adelante 1, 2 or 3, Spanish 1, 2 and 3. And so here on the left is where you're going to start. If you click on the course home, it takes you to the course home, and here you see announcements. Be sure to check them daily as I communicate with the class frequently through the announcements. You're going to click on the start here to read these pages, and then you're going to do the syllabus. You're going to click on the syllabus, read the entire syllabus. Has all your due dates, your deadlines, your percentage for your grades, everything is in there. The book you need to buy, everything. Then there's some, course statements that you need to read, as well as an etiquette that I posted here. And then here it has the information on how to register for Superside, whether you're a new user or you are somebody who already has an account with them. Some FAQs questions about the Superside, please be sure to read them. A lot of the questions you ask are already answered here. And then here is a link to the Q&A discussion. If you have general questions that you believe the whole class may want to know the answer, use this. I added a link here for your accents, how to use accents in Spanish. I do not have them for Windows 8, but I have it for everything else pretty much. All right, and then the first week of class is a class of introductions. You use the introduction discussion. I posted mine. You can reply to that or create your new thread. And then after the first week, as you check in the syllabus, after the first week, we move straight to lesson 1, start working in Spanish. Every lesson has the same structure. You have a little introduction that tells you what we're going to learn about. And then you have the assignments page. It tells you what steps to follow to complete the assignments for that lesson. And then you go to the discussions that happen here. Here in eCollege, as you can see, is all the information you need, as well as the discussions, and that's a percentage of your grade. And every lesson moves the same way. And then you're gonna also complete the writing assignments 1 and 2 here in Superside. You click on the writing assignment, it tells you the information you need about the discussion, and you can use the Dropbox to submit your writing assignments. So that's basically it in here. And be sure, as I said, to click on the course home and check the announcements frequently. On the right side is your Superside. So if you read the information on the FAQ Superside information page, it tells you what these tabs are. Here's some tutorials that are for you to complete if you want to per lesson. The practice tab is practice. They're non-graded activities. I haven't assigned any of them. The web sum is where your assignments are. We skip the lesson, the repaso. But the web sum is where your assignments are that are for a grade. You click on lesson 1 and you can see the ones that have a date next to them are the ones you need to complete. All of this you need to complete. Ignore this section that says next 10 assignment dues, because that only shows 10. And a lot of the students believe that's all you have to do. That's just the first 10. Once you complete the first 10, the next 10 will show up with the due days. So don't be guided by this. Be guided by clicking on the web sum and completing everything that is in there. And then the assessments show you the lesson quiz that you have for that lesson. And every lesson has a quiz. Read the syllabus and you'll understand all this. And then every lesson, as I said, has exactly the same, a lesson quiz and the web sum activities assigned. As you can see from the practice activities, there's none with a due date because none of them are assigned. These are all for your practice. They're good activities to complete, but the grade comes from web sum. That goes on for all the activities, for all the lessons, until the very last one. The last one has all the activities, and then in the assessment, you're going to see 2 exams. You're going to see the lesson quiz, and then you're going to see the final exam, which has a different due date because the final exam has its own few days assigned to it. So that's really it. You go from eCollege to Superside. In here, in eCollege on the left, you're going to complete discussions and the writing assignments or compositions. And then in here, you're going to complete all your web sum activities and your quizzes and your final exam. And that really is it for the class. I will be interacting with you in the discussions here, starting with the introductions all the way through lesson 6. And I'll be there with you, guiding you and using Espanol with you and all that. So do let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you in the discussions. Adios.